Start. Okay, so we talk about material master. Now, what is material master? Basically, any product that you build in SAP will have a material master, whether it's raw materials, semi-finished good, or finished goods. That are the three categories. Okay. If we talk about the structures of the layout of the units, it's like this. Client sits at the top, the plant is at the very bottom, and it is dictated by valuation area. So valuation area and plant are the same, which reports to the company code, which in turn reports to the controlling area. And why is it that two company codes are reporting to one? Because these company codes share the same chart of accounts and fiscal year variance. Now, plant is where you actually produce or store things. And um, in develop in design and engineering, your organizational layout can be something like this, where storage locations are reporting to a plant, and you have a design department and a warehouse, and you can have multiple plants. So Material Master has three segments: the client level, the plant level, the storage location level. At client level, you have material number, description, units of measure, technical data. At plant level, you have MRP data, work scheduling, purchasing data, and so on. Industry sector, basically, industry sector can be all like spare parts, automotive, motorcycle engineering, washing machine. These are industries, okay? And in those industries, there will be materials that will be needed, like raw materials, semi-finished goods, finished goods, okay? And these are basically material types. These are material types, and these are the industries. So material type basically, as I've told you, raw material, semi-finished good, finished good. And even in raw material, you'll have different categories. So these categories and types will have numbering ranges to differentiate. You can change material type if there is no material valuation or material of value in the GL accounts. So we can change the material type of a material master. Industry sector, as I've told you, industry sectors are basically how you want your materials to be made as per the industry standards. You can build your industry sectors of your own. So in Material Master, we have so many categories and views of a material. In material, of course, you'll have MRP, accounting, costing, sales distribution, quality, forecasting, purchasing. Okay, that is how it is laid out. Um, in Material Master, we have this production planning data, which is segregated in various parts like basic data view, classification view, MRP view, work scheduling. In maintenance, of course, we can maintain a material and it can be copied to another material as well. Okay. To access material master, you have to define the industry sector and predefine material master views. We'll see what are these views. And for MRP, we have to default some values and fill in some forecast details. So there are screens that are to be maintained for a material master, like purchasing, basic data, forecasting, sales, accounting. And then within these screens, we have more details like document data, unit of measure, administrative data, and consumption. Number assignment. Now, raw material will have their own interval. Semi-finished goods will have their own interval. Okay. Just to differentiate and distinguish these material types. So group 01, like raw material will start with 01. The other group will start with 02, and so on. That material number will be differentiating one material type from another. So material, it has material number has 18 characters to differentiate it and identify it. There are leading zeros, there are input output length, so that we can actually barcode it at the warehouse level. Base unit of measure, we can have groups as per base unit of measure like pieces, and the material types are the same, like carton, crate, they belong to the same family, but every family has its own number assignment for an ID for identification. Okay. And unit of measure grouping will have alternative units. units of measure, and it will have a base unit of measure like pieces or kgs. That will be a different group. Okay. Now, material master can have usage for making material records, and it will have details like inspection instruments, brochure, drawing, and this will be used for making bills of material. Okay. The material status has plant-specific fields, and these statuses will actually define whether material is properly made or not. Like, for example, these are the screens. Some screens will have to be filled, otherwise the system can actually alert you on that. A material can be extended from one plant to another plant, okay? And we actually have these categories like number range, plants, material type, and user authorization for accessing the material. So these four categories actually dictate a material. We can delete a material if that material is no longer either available or is obsolete or the model is going out of the trend. We can also archive the material so that it basically frees up the databases. Okay. Classifications. There are classes in material master records. There is order structure, and there's hierarchy for that for every material master, which is then we use for routing and headers, work scheduling, documents, and PRTs. Let's go ahead. Authorization, yes, some of the material can be restricted to some users, and some users can actually use some other material. We can restrict, and that is restricted using authorization group. Okay. So if we talk about material master, we'll just go and see. Okay, now let's follow what we MN01, MAT01, mechanical engineering, raw material. Okay, we have to make a raw material. And then MN01, PP2, mechanical engineering, material type is R, ROH, ROH raw, select views. Okay, basic data, classification, sales, MRP 1, 2. Okay, accounting, costing, what is going on? Double H port to storage location or enter. Okay. English, my PP2. Okay. Required field base unit of measure is pieces, material group, and division. Go. And what else? Come on. Okay, let's go ahead. So that's how you actually create material. MAT PP2 is created. Okay. SPRO. Now we are going to the configuration side, logistics, material master, basic settings. Logistics, material master, basic settings, material types, attributes of material types. We have internal, external purchase 012. Okay. ROH. Now these are raw material. Okay. Double click. Over here, we are producing or we are procuring raw material. Okay. And for raw material, whether external purchase orders are allowed. Yes, we have options over here. We have options. External purchase allowed, but warning given. External purchase are allowed openly. But in case of internal purchase orders, this is not allowed because you procure raw material from the outside. Okay. Let's go back to our presentation. Okay, so now these are some of the views that we selected. Okay, MRP. Okay, now for MRP, let's do one thing. MM01 mat PP3, and let's keep this. Part. Okay, select views. We've already selected some of the views that we need. Organization. Okay, basic element of piece. One, basic data, sales org, and sales org, minimum order quantity, tax classification, tax category, okay, output, input tax, okay, 0 and 0. Over here, we have material price group, okay, sales, net weight 1, transportation group, loading group. Now this is for shipping, right? Okay, MRP 1. Now MRP basically is relevant to us. Now MRP 1 has 4 segments: general data, procedure, lot size data, MRP areas. Okay, MRP PD, lot sizing procedure EX, and MRP group 031 controller. This is important. Planning cycle. Okay, and what else? Okay, MRP 2 procurement, scheduling, net requirement. Okay, in-house production 1 day, GR processing 1 day, 1 day, 1 day, and okay. MRP 3, strategy group 10, availability check 0, 1. Now, what are these are, we'll discuss this, but right now we'll just create one so that we can get an idea. In MRP 4, we have bomb explosion, individual requirements. So you want to actually plan this material individually or collectively with other spare parts and components. That, of course, will be a part of your planning. Okay, so collective requirements, production versions, valid from, continue. Okay, component scrap, we don't need that. Okay, repetitive manufacturing, work scheduling, profile, important production scheduling profile, production versions. We've already done that. And setup time. Okay, plant data storage, plant data storage. We give valuation class. This is for integration with GL and MM. Okay, and then we give 101. This is the standard price. Accounting 2. Enter. Accounting 2. We don't need any more details. And what else? Costing 2. And that's it. Save. Field tax classification. Now, this is the error that we are getting, but anyways, we'll just go back to our. Okay, we've done this. Okay, quantity structure. We actually have field quantity structure in material mastering costing. And for that, of course, we need BOM and routing to build a quantity structure. And it is a combination of BOM and routing. P code OKKN. Basically, this is our next OKKN. Just a second. Now that snipping. Okay, okay. Now next tile. Okay, okay, and okay, okay, and now I just want to show you production cost estimate. I'll just show you that standard cost estimate. Okay, valuations class, and that's it. That's it for today. I hope this was easy.